is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. With a chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep, Brandon Powell. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And down he goes, but he takes it up. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the counter, this is Akers. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. What a play there by Fletcher Cox to get in and knock him down behind the line.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Here's Huntley. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready
to throw, Huntley. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Hassan Reddick able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. They go right back to right here on 1st down. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Hit the street.
Smith catches left side. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Huntley to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. In there to drop him for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Going right back to Akers. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Huntley. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time I remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. They'll try the right side here with White. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 62 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First down, here's White. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And score that one for one of the league's best. Jalen Ramsey getting the tackle for loss.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. White again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of.
Why is there so many people on the street?
Defense got him the football with an interception. They start out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, if it's 2 in a row, if we hit 3 in a row, because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Down right around the 25. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, check out. Street. Check pass. Lion.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Throwing on first down. Huntley. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Hey, let's go. 50 Bobcats.
A final shot before break. Huntley, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check Bobcats. No lead, go.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Third down.
Come on. Right there.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Panther switch. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19 tight.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
What up, cuzzo? I don't know why so many people on the stream. Like some spam or something.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Huntley. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs, and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On 4th down, Huntley trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. It's N'Kobe Dean with the pick, and the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
They start the drive with White. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Damn, man.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And the tight end goes in motion left. They stay on the ground with White. And down he goes at the 49.
Oh, that's fresh.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
One quarter remains until the NFC crowns
Markel, and then I play Andre the second
watching
round.
the NFL on EA Sports. White running to the left. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
White, he'll try the left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zamir White, 28 yards. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the
Zamir White, rookie.
Elliott on to kick it away.
Be nice, man.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he
nice.
stopped right where he would have been if he
got rid of
had gone
Sanders.
down to a knee at the 25.
We got rid of old Miles. And he doing the Markel blitz. He doing the overload blitz. He ain't no choice.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing in the 4th quarter. This
Good fucking catch.
gigantic.
I saw you slay. I saw you slay. Try to go get it.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting the field.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this fall. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards.
You see that blitz right there?
That's why. Now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground.
Beat that defense. Beat that. Beat that blitz. Still outside.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
On a handoff, it's White.
Still outside. They do that hammer blitz, that blitz right there. Still outside.
Stage of the game with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings.
And trash, that's what he is.
Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. Room here to run. Shoves him aside. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zamir White, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He need to win with no Texans. He wants the Bills. He wants the Bills because don't let him hype himself up now.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Oh, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. So here hauled in by Cup. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
I am.
Defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him, and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
Mark Hill.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check man. Ready.
Back to throw. Huntley.
Good night.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Good talk.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to trap a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now this time he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Devon Kennard, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Why you want to come to my division, man?
Playing this football game here on EA Sports.
I don't need you in my division, man. Stay where you at.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here's White. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zamir White saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 20.
They all right. They all right. They ain't stacked. They all right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They all right. I got a rookie running back. Zamir White, my running back.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved it. And now here is another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury.
He was trash when I got it.
Take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect this.
And he will get into
I did. I made him great.
Touchdown.
I made him great because of
Elliott on for the extra point.
they ain't even played the AFC title game yet.
Over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after
They're supposed to be playing sometime tonight.
To kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end
Chill out,
zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Oh, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important
I got
for one
you,
reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Damn, man. See the way? Friends like you.
But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
She sleep, man.
Sean Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the
Sleep.
afternoon. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down inside the
1 in 15. 2-14 something.
The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.
Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown.